It's difficult to overstate the importance of the BMW 3 Series. It's regarded as the king of the compact executive saloon sector, thanks to its blend of performance, luxury and sporty handling. Outside of Germany, the UK is this car's second biggest market, which goes some way to explaining that since its original launch back in 1975, it has consistently been one of the most searched for cars on Auto Trader. Now we're on to the 6th generation 3 Series, known internally as the F30. And more than ever, it's attempting to be all things to all men and women, whether you're after a company car, a sports car, or even just a family car with a bit of badge cred. With that high-set deck lid and long bonnet, the new silhouette is instantly recognisable as a 3 Series, though it's 93mm longer and 9mm taller than its predecessor. You still get BMW's signature kidney grille, though it's been made wider and much more 3D to sit alongside these daytime running LED eyebrows and twin iris lights, providing you spec the bi-xenon upgrade. The bonnet has been lowered and these air ducts in the front valance have been reshaped to reduce drag, and the whole car seems to offer a lot more surface tension, especially thanks to these multiple creases that run from the bonnet, through the doors and then round the back to visually widen the stance and always make you mindful of that rear-wheel drive setup. BMW is also keen to give the 3 Series plenty of styling grades to choose from. That's why this sport version features black gloss inserts on the grille, the tailpipe and even the window frames. Current custodians of the 3 Series won't exactly be shocked by the latest interior, as it remains cleanly laid out and incredibly high quality. There's a lot of layering of materials and it's given the dash a very 3D effect. It's very sophisticated. There's also plenty of details to gorge on. For example, the character line that runs down the side of the car has been mirrored in these door cards, while the grain of the plastics matches the grain of the natural leather. The low set driving position is infinitely adjustable. The steering moves for both rake and reach, and there are loads of storage cubbies in here, from this glove box to the concealed cup holders, and even a pretty decent cubby in the centre. All cars get USB connectivity, Bluetooth, climate control, as well as this 6.5-inch iDrive screen with the rotating dial, though you'll need BMW's professional multimedia pack if you want to spec sat-nav. Another killer option is the heads-up display. Sounds pretty extravagant, but it's really beneficial. It projects your speed and your latest sat-nav directions onto the windscreen, so there's never any need for you to take your eyes off the road. The back is still only big enough for a couple of execs due to this quite large central transmission tunnel, but there is 15mm more knee room and 8mm more headroom, and it is noticeable, as is the improved height of the door and the wider opening, making it much easier to get in and out of. As for the boot, it's now the same size as a front-wheel drive Audi A4. The 3 Series has always set the standard for driving dynamics, and this car maintains that. On the one hand, you have a superb motorway device, quiet, comfortable and stable at high speed. And yet on the other, this car has so much poise, it feels really well balanced through the corners, and ultimately it feels a lot lighter on its feet than a Mercedes C-Class. Yet the biggest improvement is actually to the ride quality, as it doesn't seem to be as crashy over coarse surfaces. You can spec adaptive dampers, but all cars receive the benefit of this being the first 3 Series to be part developed here in Wales, as well as inheriting the latest in run-flat tyre technology. In terms of engines, we're in the top-selling 320D diesel, and it's a lesson in performance and frugality. It develops 181 brake horsepower, emits 120 grams per kilometre of CO2, and yet does 61.4 miles per gallon on the combined run. However, if company car tax is your biggest priority, then BMW offers a lower powered efficient dynamics version of the same engine, and that emits just 109 grams per kilometre of CO2. For what is a pretty mainstream and vaguely affordable family car, the BMW 3 Series is an incredible all-rounder. It's still the motor your company car colleagues will covet, but it's also practical, comfortable, refined, and more engaging to drive than any rival on sale. If you're in the market for a compact executive saloon, this may have made your decision a whole lot easier.